Imagine cruising down the highway and your speedometer suddenly starts bouncing all over the place, or worse, your automatic transmission violently slams into gear so hard it rattles your teeth. If your scanner spits out a P0725 trouble code, you are dealing with a critical malfunction in the engine speed input circuit. Your automatic transmission is a massive, highly pressurized hydraulic machine, but it completely relies on electronics to know when to shift. Deep inside the transmission case, usually near the front input shaft, sits an electromagnetic Hall effect sensor. This sensor points directly at a spinning metal wheel called a reluctor ring, which is covered in precisely machined teeth. As the input shaft spins, those metal teeth fly past the magnetic tip of the sensor, creating an electronic waveform that tells the powertrain control module exactly how fast the internal transmission components are turning. If the main computer loses that speed signal, or if the signal makes absolutely no sense compared to the throttle position, the computer panics. To protect the transmission from tearing itself apart, it commands maximum hydraulic pressure, which causes those incredibly harsh shifts, and it locks you into a fail-safe limp mode. Now, before you start tracing electrical wires, you must check the absolute basics. Pull the transmission dipstick, wipe it on a white paper towel, and check the fluid condition. If it smells like burnt toast and looks like thick black tar, or if it is full of metallic glitter, you might have a massive internal mechanical failure on your hands. If the fluid looks like healthy cherry red syrup, get a drain pan ready and carefully pull that input speed sensor out of the transmission case. Hot fluid will likely spill out, so be careful. Take a close look at the magnetic tip of the sensor. A lot of times, normal transmission will produce microscopic metal shavings that stick to the magnet, turning it into a fuzzy metal ball that completely blocks the magnetic signal. Wipe it totally clean and see if that fixes your problem. If the tip was already clean, grab your digital volt ohm meter and check the wiring harness for melted plastic, broken copper wires, or a dead sensor coil before you spend any money on replacement parts.